Lizzabitty is back again for another video, some housekeeping. If you are not subscribed to the channel, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Please subscribe and like this video. So, again, a topic that I typically don't discuss. Like, I have a lot of these videos that I actually have on private, and I just have not released them because they are very charged in my speech, my vernacular. One thing that I want to express to you is that the disrespect in the West is going to always continue. All of the viewers who will watch this, I want you to name for me a time in recorded history that the black man, the black woman, and the black child has never been disrespected in the West. Name for me a time period. I don't want to hear about one day. I don't want to hear about Black History Month. I want you to name me the period of time in which the disrespect never occurred. Because obviously, I mean, it could be that I may not be versed in the time period. So if I am a novice at that, I'm all for education. Please teach me. Recently there was an article that was written and it had a graphic picture basically of Ruby Bridges in the shadow against the wall, and the full color picture on the outside was guess who? Guess who? Kama Sutra. You do it. You do it. And people in the West, specifically the United States, seem to be divided about how disrespectful this is. I don't care what Ruby Bridges says, okay? When civil rights was happening in the American South and integration was happening, when we were moving from segregation to integration, every form of violence, every boycott, every propaganda that was put out, this affected everyone in the Jim Crow South. So even if you had one person that was killed, it affected everybody. It wasn't isolated. It was not monolithic. So therefore, even if the woman says she is down with her, it doesn't matter. The civil rights movement affected all persons that looked like what? Here's what I find interesting. You have black women who voted for the Democratic presidential ticket. Now they are offended by this photo. What did you expect you were going to get? What did you expect you were going to get? In a previous video, as well as this video, I've talked about how these political parties are not for melanated people. Dr. John Henrik Clark and R.I.U. Rest in Utopia, said that we have no friends. And at some point, we have gotten off the square and off the straight line in thinking that these people are our friends. This woman, I don't care anything about what sorority, fraternity she has affiliations with, what HBCU she went to. Because truth be told, I went to an HBCU. There were white students there. Yes. So I don't care about her going to an HBCU. That's a joke. Name a time that she legally put down she was black. That means on documentation. Listen, this woman is from the Brahmin caste out of India. And the Brahmin caste think they are better than others. Don't listen to me. Go do your own research. Do your own research. Find out what the Brahmin caste is all about in India. But let me get back to the disrespect. So first we had the actress, Mindy, I believe that's her first name, put on a sweatshirt that had all of these black women icons that have been pillars in our culture and our history. Going back to Harriet Tubman and Ida B. Wells. And then they put Kama Sutra's name at the bottom. Really? That was the first disrespect. You all didn't say a thing then. You all didn't say a thing. This was even before the election. And you all still voted for these folks. You all still voted. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because you have such disdain for Donald Trump. Oh, I said it. Yes, I did. Neither of them are your friends. I just told you, Dr. John Henry Clark gave you scenarios on why these folks are not our friends and why we have no friends. Because in times of strife, true strife, they are not going to support you without a hidden agenda. Will they support you wholeheartedly with asking for nothing in return? Not even on the back end, years down the road. Will they? Hey, there may be some, few and far between. But make no mistake, you have no friends. So fast forward now, the election has come and gone. And they are around here impersonating this woman, putting her in the likes of Ruby Bridges. And everything that happened in terms of civil rights and the desegregation of public schools in Arkansas at this time. You know, I am verklempt. That's all I can say. Why you all want to be abhorred by it is beyond me. You voted for these people. I'm going to call it fake outrage. But let me say this. I don't care who you folks put in office. I don't care. I don't. Neither of them are going to affect my pulse rate at this moment because I'm staying on my square. I'm staying on my square. I'm not budging at all. So the minute that you are ready to stop the disrespect in that regards of your history from whence you come, make a change. And again, this move is not for everyone. I'm talking to the people who are about this life for real, who are seriously about this life. This move is not for everyone. And we should be taking charge of our plight. What I find very interesting is all of the people that will lose their jobs if they say things that are anti-S, if they even browbeat that community with their own truth. It is something to be said that when people disrespect you and I, meaning people of melanated descent, these egregious things don't happen to them. It's only to others. And we continue to have these nuances and nothing is being done. Whereas our history has told us how wonderful and resilient we were. Not to say we didn't have problems. There's no utopia here on earth. But what we are saying is, as a people, Black people, okay, since that is the title that has been given to us, we are known to be very strong, resilient. I mean, but yet we allow foolishness like this to go on, and it goes on unsaid in a loud volume. I've long said that we as a people are sick and need some healing. We have got to have healing. That is the only way for us to make it. This is your host, Lizzabitty. I want to thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you all for watching my videos, the channel. Remember, we are on the road to 1,000. And so I appreciate you, Lizzabitty.